Yes! Get in there. I've done it, guys. I've finally started losing some decent weight. It's all starting to make sense in my head. I've been getting it so wrong. So wrong. Hi. I've been doing this macro counting business for the last 3 days. This is my third day on it. And already I'm starting to notice where I've been going wrong. And it's just so... I mean, it's so obvious, but some of it isn't obvious as well. So straight off the bat, my sources, they were taking me well over my macros every day. All of the stuff that I would use alongside my healthy choices just to flavour my food would take well over my fats or my carbs. Another thing is that what I thought was high in protein isn't actually as high as what I thought, and I really needed to increase it a load more. And what I've also noticed, some of the things which are really high in protein are quite high in fats as well. So it's a really fine balance between trying to find something that's high in protein, which is all right in fats. I didn't realise how little knowledge I had in what foods have fibre in them, because this is my third day and this is my third notice on this app that my fibre is really low, and I've been eating loads of different things which I thought had fibre in them, but they're actually really, really low. I've downloaded like a page of food full of fibre, and I actually don't eat hardly any of it. It kind of makes sense that in the past, when I've not been able to go to the toilet, I felt constipated, really bloated. It's because I thought I was eating fibre, but I actually wasn't eating much of it at all. It's all starting to make sense in my head. I've been getting it so wrong. Like, so wrong. Doing it with macro counting, it's so much more insightful. Weight Watchers, Slimming World doesn't explain it well enough. Well, for me anyway, we all work differently. It seems to have clicked in my head now, and I can start making the right choices. I'm just really enjoying this learning curve at the moment. I feel a bit gutted that I've got to the age of 40 and it's only now that I'm learning about this, and I'm just, yeah, I'm feeling really excited. I'm feeling motivated. That's it really. So yeah, wish me luck. It's day 4 of the cool nap thing, and today's been a little bit harder, I'm not gonna lie. I decided to get some of those pre-made pasta pot salad things for lunch, just for work for the week, and it turns out that they fill up all of my macros super quickly, which means that I'm left with hardly anything for tea. Oh my god. For tea I had lasagna and vegetables, which is great, but the rest of my family had lasagna and chips and garlic bread and mayonnaise. It just looked absolutely stunning, and I was so tempted, especially when my stepdaughter had leftovers, so I'd like quickly feed them to the dog so that I wouldn't eat it. But it was a little bit harder today, a little bit tempted. Let's power on for tomorrow. And I'm just having a moment of reflection, thinking how complacent I've been over the last 20 years, because I've tried so many diets that I thought I knew all along what was healthy, and it was my fault and it was my choice that I wasn't eating those things and losing weight. But just looking at macro whatever it is, I've had to really educate myself on different things, and it's just made me realise how much I just didn't know. Different diets give off so much different information. When I first signed up to Slimming World, you'd have red days, you'd have green days. On a red day you could eat unlimited amounts of meat, as long as you cut the fat off, and then on your green days you could eat unlimited amounts of pasta as long as it was dried pasta and no sauce. And that's kind of given you the gumption that it doesn't matter if you eat insane amounts. Scratch that and go on to Weight Watchers. I did Weight Watchers, and it was at all points, and then I went on there at a different time, and they had changed it to like different coloured plans, so you could have green, blue, red or something like that. I remember there being things that were unlimited on that plan then, which, if they're saying it's okay to eat, you're going to start learning that those things are healthy. And then years later, combine all that and you're in a complete state when it comes to education on food. I have just been eating from everything I've learnt in the past. And then you've got the Atkins. You could eat an insane amount of fat as long as it was low carb. At one point, all I was drinking was coffees with cream in oh my God. And my house used to stink of cooked meat. It was absolutely disgusting. And does anyone remember the Cambridge diet? It was shakes, soups, it was all liquid, and it was restricted to about 600 calories a day. That is insane. One of my old bosses, he lost about 10 stone doing the Cambridge diet and then put on about 6 stone within a few months once he started eating the solid foods again. It's just astounding how all these different diets can tell you something different, because you come out of it and your head is spinning. I think for serial dieters who have tried loads of different things, like myself, and have picked up knowledge from all of these different theories, then no wonder we're in such a mess when it comes to what we think is healthy or not. I don't know. I'm just having a moment of feeling really shocked tonight. Hello, just a quick one. It's day 5 and food-wise, it seems like I've eaten loads. So far, so good. What's going on with my eye? I broke my glasses about 2 days ago. I stood on them and I've been straining my eye, so I've ordered new glasses. They're on their way, but let's just pray that this goes. We've got the glasses, it's all good. But I've been thrown a curveball tonight. My friend just reminded me that I said yes to quiz night tonight. So I had to just quickly change up what I was having for food tonight, which is really hard, but I did it. I tried tonight for the first time a Flying Dutchman burger. I managed to stay on track. I'm gonna drink Diet Coke tonight. Okay, I'm done. Let's go try the quiz. Wish me luck for the morning. Way day, baby. Yeah! Morning. Today is the day I've been anxiously waiting for. It's the end of the first week on macro counting. It's the last weigh-in of January. Have I lost any weight? Shall we find out? So this week, drum roll, I have lost 4 pounds. What? Oh my God, yes! Get in there. I've done it, guys. I've finally started losing some decent weight. I know 4 pounds, one of those rarities, but I was so disheartened and down on myself, and absolute determination and grit. I carried on going. I tried something new and it's working. Yes! 4 pounds, guys. That takes my overall loss for January to £5.5. And I think that is quite a success. Without Mounjaro, without Wegovy, without any weight loss medications, I am absolutely, look at me, I'm beaming. So chuffed. I'm going to stay at it, so stay tuned and I will update you in a week's time. If you want to try this macro counting like I've been doing the last week, it's BitePal app that I've been using, and yeah, good luck with your weight loss and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye guys.